So start investing with just $100. And yes, you don't need to be rich to start investing. In fact, some of the richest people in the world just started with small amounts. And what made the difference is that they started early. And today I'm going to show you how to start investing with just $100. And not just in theory, we will go step by step together. And I'll even show you what you need to start from scratch today. So let's get into it. So my name is Sharon and I teach people how to grow their money through smart investing even if you're starting out. And if you're new here, make sure you hit the subscribe button because I have got more content coming your way. Now let's break down how to start investing with just $100 in your pocket. And the truth is, nobody tells you it's not about how much you start with, it's about building the habit. You might be thinking that I'm already 25 years old, 30, 35, or even 40 years old. Is it too late for me to start investing? And in fact, starting now is better than waiting another 5 years. You still have decades for your money to grow. Even if you invest just 15 to 20 years with consistency and discipline. And no, you don't need $10,000. You don't even need $1,000. What you need is plan and consistency. So the stock market always rewards the people who stay in the game, not those who wait on the sidelines. And if you start with $100 and add a little bit every month, over time that small snowballs turns into an avalanche. But the hardest part is always starting. And I remember when I started investing, I was nervous. I had no idea what I was doing. But I took the chance and first $100 taught me more than any YouTube video or a book. And that's why I'm here, to give you that push to take your first step. And here's something nobody tells you as a beginner. The market doesn't just go up, it goes up and down. But that's normal. When prices drop, most people panic and sell. But smart investors, they stay calm or even invest more because they know the stocks are on sale now. And if you believe in US economy, if you believe companies like Apple, Microsoft and Google will be around in 10 years from now, then dips are buying opportunities, not the reasons to run away. And if you're a beginner, I recommend starting with ETFs, exchange traded funds. Think of an ETF like a basket full of different companies. So instead of buying just one stock like Apple, you buy a basket that includes Apple, Microsoft, Google, Amazon, and many more. And this way, if one company goes down, the other balance it out. And it's safer and smarter, especially when you're starting out or when you're a beginner. I remember when I started out, I didn't know about the ETF. I bought Snapchat and I bought Pinterest. And I remember I bought Snapchat at $52 in 2019. And after 6 months, the Snapchat price dropped to $8. And the Pinterest, I bought at $75. And then it came all the way down to $15. So I didn't know the ETFs exist that time. And that was a very big loss for me. So I don't want you to lose money in the beginning and leave the investing. So invest in ETF. And once you get used to seeing profit or green signals in your portfolio, you will get more used to it and then you can go towards buying individual stock. And here are the two ETFs I highly recommend. First is SPY. So this ETF follows the S&P 500, which include 500 of the biggest companies in US. And companies like Apple, Tesla, Microsoft, and Meta are all in it. And if you want to build long-term wealth, SPY is a solid choice. And the second ETF I highly recommend is QQQ. So this one tracks the Nasdaq 100, which includes the top tech companies like Apple, Nvidia, Amazon, Microsoft, and Google. And if you believe in the future of tech, QQQ is a great ETF to consider. So both of these ETFs gives you ownership in powerful global companies, and you don't have to guess which one will win. So you just buy the basket, sit back, and let your money grow. Now let's look at the results using the compound interest calculator. If you invest $100 every week, that's about $5,200 per year. Let's assume you get an average annual return of 10%, which is very realistic for SPY and QQQ. And they have done that or better over the last few decades. So here's what will happen. After 5 years, you will have around $34,000. After 10 years, you will have about $88,000. And after 20 years, you will have over $327,000. And that's just by investing $100 a week consistently without doing anything fancy and letting the market do its thing. You could have over $250,000 in just 20 years. And that's the power of compound growth that many people underestimate. And your total contribution would only be about $104,000, and the rest, about more than $220,000, is the money your money made for you. And this is how ordinary people become millionaires. Not through gambling, not through crypto hype, but by staying consistent. Now, let's make this very easy for you. So once you invest first $100, the next step is to set up auto deposits. This means the money will automatically move from your bank account to your investing account every week or every month without you needing to remember. And here's exactly how to do it. I'll do on Wealthsimple app. So go to the search bar in the bottom, type SPY. Now press buy, go to the stocks and right hand corner where it says market. Press it and scroll down to recurring And if $100 is a little more, you can invest 50 or whatever you can afford. So if you put $50 per week, after 30 years, you will have $494,000. And your total contribution is only $78,000 in those 30 years. And if you invest $100 a week, after 30 years, you will have $988,000, almost $1 million. And total investment amount is only $156,000, assuming we get 10% return every year from SPY. And Warren Buffett in fact said that for most people, the best way to grow wealth is to just invest regularly in low-cost index fund like S&P 500, the same SPY ETF we talked about earlier. And Warren Buffett once made a 1 million bet against professional hedge fund managers. And his bet was that S&P 500 would do better over 10 years than their fancy high-fee strategies. And he won that bet. So this isn't just about money, it's about the mindset. Investors always think long term. They delay gratification, they stay focused while others get distracted by trends. They don't chase overnight success, they build wealth brick by brick. So you need to ask yourself, do you want to be spender or an owner? Every time you invest your money, you're becoming an owner. You're taking control of your financial future. And trust me, once you see that money growing, you will feel more confident, more secure, and more excited about your life. And let me end this video with a challenge for you. Go right now today and invest your first $100. Don't wait, don't overthink it. Even if you feel nervous, even if it's just a small amount, just do it. Because the first step, it changes your identity. You go from being a spender to an investor. That one decision can change your entire financial future. And now you invested and your money is working in a background. And even when you're busy with work, school, or just living life, it's like putting your wealth building on autopilot mode. And the best part is, after a few months, you won't even notice the money leaving your account. But your future self will definitely notice how much it's growing. And if you find any value from this video, please like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And I have more content coming for you.